Hey everybody, it's Randall Cottrell of This Is It. I am excited. I'm super excited because I have on a fishing hat. I did it in honor of my guest tonight, Chris White of Complete 3 Technologies. So anyhow, the show has been rewritten. If you watched it last week, it was long, experimental. It was episode 1. This week is going to be very, very fun, very exciting. I'm pumped. I'm really pumped. Like wow. I'm excited because it just feels good to be free and happy and sharing people's stories and seeing people like Derek Walker pop up on the Facebook. Waiting for it's not coming. Waiting for for everybody else to join on. Anyhow, Derek, if you can see us, can you send me a comment that says,
"Yeah,
hey, I can see you"? Let me refresh. All right, Chris, are you ready for this, man?
Hey, I'm ready, man.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You sound cocky.
Hey, I'm gonna come on in with it.
I'll
man.
break that tonight.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Anyhow,
go.
well, so hey, every show I'm gonna shamelessly, yes, plug myself. My name is Randall Cottrell of Blue Gyra. Actually, I'm Randall Cottrell of Randall Cottrell, first of all. But I have a company called Blue Gyra, and we are technology advisors. We ask a lot of questions to get a lot of data to help you make the right IT decisions. We've been doing it for a little while, and we enjoy it because we get to help people not spend too much money on the wrong stuff and hire the wrong people. We get to play in the Gartner space a little bit. We got a great advisor that was a VP of research from Gartner that is now with us. We are enjoying touching this space here in Alabama, the Birmingham, the startup scene, moving around, talking to people, helping build the economy, being positive, sharing, helping each other. And that's what brings me to the show. The show is about being positive and sharing it and sharing our stories and helping each other understand that it's okay to try. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be sad. It's hey, Beverly Reed, good evening. I just love when people say hey on but it's okay to tell that story, and I'm excited because my guest tonight telling his story is a guy that I have a covenant relationship with in business. This is different than average. This is somebody that's going to have to walk with me through good or bad, thick or thin. I hope he realizes that. He said, yes, I'll share the email with y'all later on. I was like, Chris, I want to have a covenant business relationship with you. He was like, I'd like that. I was like, cool. Game on. You got me forever. Anyhow, hey, share the link. Chris, look at the camera and say, share the link.
Share a link.
Share the link.
Please, right away.
Okay,
right
it's
away.
on Facebook. You can go to theplugdigitalnetwork.com/this is it. Anyhow, it's 6:04. I'm ready to start the show. Chris, you ready to start the show?
Man, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right. Show format tonight is going to have some segments, but the first segment is real questions with Randall. Or it could be random questions with Randall. I get to pick because I'm Randall. It's my show.
How about that?
All right, here we go. Wait. My wife said I got to shout her out tonight. My wife is a phenomenal realtor. She got into real estate in February, and she's been smashing it. Why? Because she's trustworthy, and she responds, and she gets people good prices for their house. She's really a listing agent, and she does great videos for your house if you let her sell your house. Her name is Crystal. She's with KW Realty. Now, it's going to be her fault if she's not watching the show and then can't be like, hey, babe, thank you, But basically, I want you to call her because she's a good real estate agent. And she focuses on getting you what you want for your house and getting what you need. She's very well educated. She's under KW, so she's reputable, incredible. And, honey, that's your shout out. Looks like you're not on the feed, though, so you missed it. Anyhow, Chris, let's get the party started.
Let's do it.
All right, Chris, this is it.
Yeah.
It's about the aha moment in your life where you decided you're going to do something about that vision or that dream that was inside of you. It's that moment, okay? Crystal Cottrell tagged me. She's here. Love you, honey. So I want to ask you some questions. And how they come out, it's just how they come out, all right?
That's it.
What made you think you could open a business? And what gave you the audacity to step out and do it? 2 questions. What made you think you can do it? And what gave you the audacity, the cojones, to actually do it?
Man, great questions. Really, first one, what made me think I could do it would have to be, I was actually a few years ago before I started the business, I was kind of down and out, had back issues, and I had to be off work for quite some time. And I actually got into just reading more and more because I couldn't move. I was on the back. So I read some books that really touched me, and I was actually listening to my pastor on different things that came up, and it was all about preparation. And it was all came down to preparation to the point of all that's waiting time and sitting and couldn't do anything really was getting me prepared for that next big thing. And, it hit me one day, and I said, I feel that, number one, I had the talent to do it, had, a management experience, but also always wanted to do something on my own. I got with my brother, and got my brother, and we came together and said, let's do it. Let's do this.
Okay.
And Randall's over here playing I Hear Myself.
Yes. Technology check. Technology check. Okay, so your brother. I got to stop right there. You said
Yeah.
you got your brother. Why'd you go get your brother to go do this?
So what happened, we had mentioned this years before. I said, we get to a certain point, man, he always talked about starting a business one day. But my brother Court, who's more the IT really brain of things, said, you know what, I need somebody on the management operations that really help the vision to grow the next level. And he said we'd be perfect partners in this. And so I had to get him on board because I know he had the tech mind to actually take us to that next level. Because with business, one thing we saw was, hey, look, you got to have some technology going with your business. And so that's what led me to believe, after sitting on my back for a few months, not being able to do much anything, reading these books and understanding, it's like, man, and really in deep prayer, I said, man, it's time to step on out. And things start changing at work for me, where it got really uncomfortable at times for me to even be there. And I said, I think it's about this time, to make a step, make a move.
So you said it got uncomfortable. That's why you decided to make the move? Okay. Like how uncomfortable? Like what was the?
Well, it got uncomfortable. It was a change. It was a big change on how we were able to, how I was able to manage at my job. So really, a lot of things that I was comfortable and easily doing all the time, I wasn't able to do anymore. And so those things were getting taken away from me being able to do.
All right, hey y'all, pause for a second. We had to turn the air on so you hear noise because Chris over here ate pork chops before he came here, so he sweats.
It's hot. It's hot.
And
Let me get some water.
Can't focus. He's sweating. I'm fatter than he is, and he's over here sweating.
Hey, it's one thing I've been doing for a long time. I sweat. I sweat, man.
The Mobile meat sweats.
Hey, man.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was good.
So you said it got uncomfortable.
Yeah, it got real uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I got uncomfortable, and it was like that time to say, you know what? It was almost to the point like it was pushing me out.
What was pushing you out?
I felt like it was to the point that the company I was with and things that were going on and certain things that were just happening, it was just kind of that confirmation that, you know what, it's time to go ahead and do your own thing. Put yourself, I was already uncomfortable there at work in a sense where I'm working, I will say, almost 24/7 in my previous job. But I was doing it to a point there was nothing really going towards, I wasn't feeling that inside, that passion, like, okay, this is really what I really want to do.
Right.
And so it kind of just really changed for me. I said, it's time for me to step out there, do something different, and I had to be at peace with that. So it took me a while to get at peace with that. And I figured out the preparation was coming when I was down and out. And
Really?
Yeah.
Explain that, please. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think people need to understand the whole preparation while you're down and out thing.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So when I was at my lowest when I couldn't do anything, literally, and shout out to my wife, Brandy White.
Brandy White, shout out.
Yeah, I love you, baby. So
I would say that too, but I can't.
Yeah.
My wife, Crystal, I love you.
There you go. Yeah, get it right. But no, when I was down and out to the point where I couldn't get around, I was actually a few weeks out from back surgery. And
What happened to your back?
I actually, man, I've been dealing with back issues for years. You know, they and hurt.
Were you twerking one day and then caused that injury?
Well, that's no one else was to know about that.
Okay.
Okay, so listen, let's keep that on the low. You know, let's.
Your honeymoon, you tried to show off for your wife.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, talk about honeymoon.
Right,
All right.
okay.
Got 3 kids, but yeah. So, but no, man, it was when I was down and out, and I noticed that when I couldn't really
Hey,
do
Cassidy
much
Leslie.
myself. Hey, that's family.
That's family. Hey,
That's my sister.
that's your sister.
Sister,
Cassidy.
yeah.
Cassidy Leslie. We're gonna thumb you up, wife. We're gonna heart you up. My wife. Everybody else kick rocks. Vision and hope. My mom says deep. Mom, why is it random deep stuff? Okay. She's
Yeah.
deep. She said vision and hope.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
she's applying to you. Yeah. Vision
Okay.
and hope. Okay. Let's go.
So, I mean, down and out to the point, what I'm saying, I have no one to help me during that time but my wife. When I can barely get around. When I'm talking about getting around, crawling.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, revelation moment right here. Chris gets the call to start a business. He feels like he should start a business, and he can't even walk.
No.
All right, if you're telling me that you have this dream or this vision, and you can walk, you have one up on Chris. All right, one up. So continue, Chris.
Yeah, so, you know, that was my time that was just to slow down because I was living, my job I had was fast paced. I mean, I was living 24/7. That
Medical, something right
Medical,
here.
yeah, I was an administrator, so working
Yeah.
weekends, nights, all type of things, getting calls. So
Right.
that made me slow down and really focus on what I really need to be doing. You know,
Okay.
it is my own thing.
Okay.
And I got to see, I read so many books during that time I was down, I couldn't do anything
What kind
else.
of books? What's kind of
So going into business with family. So that was one.
you read that book called Going into Business?
Well, yeah, it was an article actually that I read, and it was
So it wasn't a book.
It was an article. That
So
I
you
read.
lied to the audience.
No, I'm going to tell you the book I read.
lied to the
So, hold
audience.
up. I did read another book,
Okay.
and one of the books that I read, it was talking about families
Okay.
and how you go into business with it. But it was an article that was really stood out to me right now. Talk about you have to make sure you have defined roles in the business once you before you get into business with family. Because what ends up happening is you start stepping on each other's toes, things of that nature, and you all are kind of
You know what?
Yeah.
You talk about when I come to y'all's office and stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like there are roles. Like Corey is really good at the super tech stuff,
Yeah,
and you just sit in the office and whiteboard with me.
that's right.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Someone's got to be planning for that next big
That's
thing.
true.
You
That's
know,
true.
because
And you got something big coming up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
All right, keep going. Well, you know what? Don't keep going. I need my questions, dude. I gotta ask another one. I'll get back to
Here we
you.
go.
I'm through.
Okay. All right.
It feels good in here.
Next question. All right. Who's primarily responsible for your success? Who is primarily responsible for your success? This is a really serious question.
It is,
It's a
and
make or break.
well, all day, God is most responsible. For mine.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I know that for a fact.
What year was God born? Was he born in 1800? Didn't you catch that? Was God born in 1800?
I called that. No, he was not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Inside joke, everybody.
Yeah.
Inside joke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
okay.
good. Yeah. It took
So God, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. God really
But
put
he
him
is a
up.
manufacturer. You know, he can turn one thing to another.
He can.
He can.
Well said, sir.
Well said.
Well said.
Great. I like that. I like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
All right.
that's good.
So you said God is primarily responsible for your success.
Almost there.
Okay. Has that been like for your whole life, or did it really get serious and when you could not walk and you were crawling and you know on the floor and your wife was taking care of you?
That's when it got serious.
Okay.
That's when it got serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody hear that now. That's when it got serious. Y'all start thinking of questions for Chris. I believe this is going to be a really enlightening show. Okay, so next question, Chris. Tell me about any time you've been depressed on this journey.
Wow.
Have you been depressed?
Yeah, it's been times.
Really? Tell me about it.
So early on, not sure, you know, it's that thing, you have that pre-notion of people who think that, okay, you get your business, you know, everything's going to be good. You can just hire as many people you want to hire and you can go back and go on vacation and all this. Man, no, that's not it. So the depressing point comes when you're sitting there like, okay, all right, well, look, I paid my bills. I got the chance to pay my employees. Let's see if I'm gonna get me a check this time. This go around. I don't know.
That's a hard. Ooh.
I don't know. Might not get one this time around. You know what? I want to
pay yourself first.
Hey, but here's the deal. When we first came on board,
you sound like a coach, right? You're like,
I actually want to be a coach, for my kids.
For real?
Yeah, I want to do. I play baseball. And basketball.
You play baseball?
Yeah, man.
I love baseball. I just work for the Bears.
Really?
Yes, I love baseball.
Oh man, yeah.
It's a good sport.
Yeah.
I say I like basketball because it's black.
Yeah. Can you shoot? Can you shoot?
I guess. Not really, maybe.
Okay.
You can run into people very well.
Hey, well,
yes.
That'll work.
Post.
Put you down the post.
But I love baseball. I can smack a baseball.
Okay. You like the game.
For real. Like, I love baseball.
Kind of got the Barry Bonds thing.
Dude, I love baseball. It's
Really?
a great. And I can run. I can surprise you. Like, if I pinch it, it's over.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm shock everybody.
Well,
Anyhow,
yeah.
okay.
I like it.
Depression on the journey. You've been depressed.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
But not to a point. I think I've gotten depressed. I have my low moments. I've had those. There's worry. The time not sure what's going to happen, what's going to come, things of that nature. But I think really it's having an outlet is to have got me out of depression. I know you didn't ask that question, but really just the point of it, don't stay down depressed. Have an outlet. I believe in having something for the mind, body, and soul. Have something you can do physically. Go work out. Eat better. Mentally, have something that you can get away from that you don't normally do. Like I joined a book club. That was something different for me, and we meet about spiritual different talks and walks and things of that nature. Go with the mind.
Right.
So different things to get you out of that zone. So when you're in that depressed mode, it's just like you don't want to stay there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it can eat you alive, man.
Yeah, I mean, depression is a pretty serious thing. It's it creeps up on you too, and then you realize you're kind of out there by yourself in your mind. Like that's what you think. I'm out there by myself. There's no help. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. And then, man, that's when for me, I had to fall back on the parents. I had to fall back on the wife. I had to fall back, support structure.
Oh,
Like, hey, I'm hurt.
done
And
it.
I couldn't always explain it.
Yeah.
And I've had to spend a lot of time by myself,
Yeah.
just me and God. Like,
Yeah.
I could not explain to people what I felt or what I was going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember eating burritos every day. Me and my wife ate burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All we could afford was flour tortillas, and whatever. I mean, man, we were eating corn chowder soup and chicken wrapped up in a burrito and a tortilla.
Oh man.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you first get into it. It's not a game at all, man.
Well, hey, man, I understand. We, breakfast for breakfast for dinner.
Right? It's breakfast anytime. 12 eggs will get you a long way, man.
But you can do breakfast anytime, man. I love it.
Yeah, man. All right, let me ask you another question. You're somebody chasing the vision, right? What makes you the angriest as you chase this vision?
The angriest would be when, I would say, probably when it goes to the point of people not wanting to, when you come to them and they're not wanting to actually kind of take you on the wing, or not even say take you on the wing, but kind of share with you. I think that it's very tough when someone sees that you're kind of making it as well, and you're doing well, you have a good business model, and you come correct, and you're professional, things of that nature, and you put it out there really hard. And then, it's kind of like, certain people that you would think would probably give you a chance, they kind of just like, nah, I don't share a little bit of some tidbits, come along the way. I don't ever claim to know it all.
Right.
But I guess that makes me angry because it's just like, hey, it's okay. Hey, pull it to the side and, tell me, a few things to kind of, you may want to watch out for this or do this, or hey, I can help you on this or show you this type thing. But what that's done for me is actually in the sense of, I'm going to be that guy. I already said it. Once I get to that point that I feel comfortable that convinced, I give back a hand. But it makes kind of angry sometimes when we don't help each other out, even if it's on to the point that it may be something simple and small. That even to the point that you may see in someone else's business, like, hey, did you think about this? This would be awesome if you were able to add this to your service, something. You might give something to somebody that did not see exactly, they didn't see that before you came in, some fresh eyes.
So you bring up a good point, though.
Yeah.
Not only is it like, will they help you, but when you try to help them and they slap you in the face
Mm-hmm.
and disrespect you, and you know what you're talking about, and you genuinely want to help,
Right.
that bothers me a little bit.
Yeah. Everyone can't receive though. You know.
Oh, Gene Smith. Hey, Gene. Man, I'm so glad to have you on. Okay. When people don't act right, when they know, when you know they know better. That's a good one. Okay. When Gene Smith says, what makes him angry is when people don't act right.
Mm-hmm.
When you know, they know better. So they're competent.
Yeah.
They're not idiots.
Yeah.
And they still do stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gene, I sympathize. And I empathize.
Yes.
Great comment. Everybody follow Gene's example here and start commenting. Get this thing excited. Gene and my mom and my wife send me hearts. That's not, don't do that. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, Chris, let's keep going. So that's what makes you angry. You know what makes me angry? Well-meaning time wasters. Well, I've had to not be so negative about it, so I've added the positive, well-meaning part to it.
Mm-hmm.
But all they do is waste time. Like,
Yep.
they don't have anything good for you. They're not willing to invest anything. Or they don't have any skin in any game, not even theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And these people are really good at saying positive stuff.
Yeah.
And don't do crap about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes me angry
Yeah.
in every possible arena.
Mm-hmm.
I don't reserve it just to, business. I look at everything, life, church, home. If you are a well-meaning time waster, please stay far away from people who are actually trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Next question here.
Quit molesting my timeline.
Uh-oh.
Quit molesting my timeline. Hey, you know what? Gregory Porter, he's a musician. Gregory Porter sings a song about canvases. He talks about how you have a canvas, and then you got your canvas, and then you get through life, you got to ask people permission to paint on your own canvas. You got to ask them, because they're dominating all your time and your space and controlling. You got to ask them, can I get blue? Can I get green? It's an incredible phenomenon that people just dominate your space. All right, everybody, listen up. We're going to reshare right quick. This, theplugdigitalnetwork.com /this is it, and on Facebook, go to This Is It. All right, next question. And if y'all have questions, chime in. I may not see them, Victor. If you see them, would you let me know, please? I'm back and forth between those. Okay. Tell me about times you wanted to quit. Tell me about one time in particular you wanted to quit. You really wanted to quit, for real. And not just quit business. Let's go to the edge and back. Well, I'm going to bring you back. We got to go to the edge. You ever put one foot off the cliff? You ever done that?
No.
You ever thought about it?
Mm-mm.
Never? You never want to quit life?
No.
That's good. I know some people who have.
No.
All right? It's a real thing in business.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
So tell me about a time you wanted to quit.
Let's see. Well, I would say actually one time in particular when we actually got first started the business, and we were working with the previous, I guess a previous mentor of mine, who was really working with us day to day, and and I thought he had our well-being and wanted to really work with us, sharing different things for us. And come to find out, probably about a year later or so, maybe a year and a half later, that actually he did not have best intentions for us. And there was business that he was taking away from us that could have been coming our way.
Wow.
And he
So
got
a mentor was a pseudo mentor.
There you go.
Was taking business from you.
Yeah.
Even though the relationship was built on the idea of him helping you.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And I'm talking about big business. I'm talking about thousands and thousands.
Oh, he was eating you. He was actually taking your food like all your clothes.
Yeah.
Dang. While
Yeah.
while it was in your hand.
Yeah.
You were about to bite into the KFC.
Yeah.
Crunchy recipe.
Oh man, I'm talking about I had hot sauce on it.
On it. Golly.
Yes, sir.
Potato wedge in the other
Oh,
hand.
brother, you know it.
And he
Sweet.
smacks it out your hand.
Yeah.
Picks it up.
Easy.
Just.
I'll have my sweet tea left.
You probably drunk that too.
You didn't touch my
You
sweet
touch
tea.
sweet tea?
No, sir. Do that.
God. Okay. All right. Keep going. So that made you want to quit.
Well, it did in a sense because it was just such a low blow. It just to the point like that gut punch was like, you need some seconds to breathe. Good point.
Ooh, I got a good question for you.
Uh-oh.
Finish your statement. Howard Taylor, thank you, sir. What's up, Corey White? Okay,
yes.
what's the no, who's Corey White? This is your Corey White, my Corey White.
Corey White, probably my brother.
That's your brother, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he knows about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to quit?
well, I mean, the gut punch. To the point like, okay, this is set up. I mean, you setting me up. You've been from the beginning of this whole thing, and then a year and a half later, when we in and kind of going, and I could have all this other business, and you just basically, like I said, just took it out. It's like, okay, this is not real. I mean, is this what it's going to really be like? So you have to, man, I'm talking. It was rough.
All right. So Howard has a question that pertains exactly to that. Howard says, what's your process in choosing those whom you share your vision with? How do you know who to tell about what you're doing? Howard, that's a great question.
Oh, it is.
I'm hard in that one.
Well, I mean, first off, you gotta, number one, you gotta pray about it. I think that's my number one. Like, okay, find out if this person, seems, number one, genuine. Find out about them, find out about their family life, find out about their church life, things of that nature. That I want to know, okay, about your business and how well has your business done.
Right.
You can look at what they're doing, see their, to have.
So you're saying ask them to be vulnerable?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And if they're willing to do that, and that could be a determining factor for sure. But also the other end of it is like going back to prayer. I mean, you got to pray about it. It's deep.
And discernment is everything.
Yes, sir.
Like, I don't like. There's this guy Howard Taylor, and I just feel led to connect to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite cousins, Kira, Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Dad. Oh no, that's my brother. Hey, Beyond. Okay. Discernment. Yeah, discernment is everything. Like if if you don't have that going into these situations with people who are they're seed eaters.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care what you're trying to plant. They're gonna eat it. I mean, you lose. But for me, I've had to look at alignment. It's not just discernment. That's first, but then I look at is who they are and what they're saying. Does it align to the vision that God gave?
It's good.
Like if it doesn't match. Like, I don't need to be running around NASCAR tracks looking at tires right now and chasing that dream.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to, whatever we're doing is supposed to complement each other. You know what I mean? I'm in a different business. If you pull me off my vision, I don't think you're for me. I don't think God sent you my way.
Yeah.
If you don't have a vision, I don't feel like we're really going to line up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a real serious thing for me, Howard. Howard, if you want to ask that question a different way or get more answers, let me know. Just hit me right here. So, the next question I have for you on my notes issue. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Got to sneeze. Okay. What made you keep going when you wanted to quit? What made you keep going when you wanted to quit?
Well, I mean, first off, family. Having my brother with me as well, going through it. Talking through the situation, refocusing, and saying, kind of just praying about it and pushing through. I mean, it's no giving up, man. There's no plan B.
So pray, focus, and push through.
Yeah.
Sound like a sermon.
Hey.
Pray, focus, and push through. That's about the
good.
best advice you can give people. Like, hey, pray, focus, and push through.
That's it.
Don't give up. Okay. A question that I got some help with from the producer, Mr. Victor Jordan, and he plugged this from Network. Do you feel like you appreciate the people who support you? And if so, how do you show them? I told y'all it's going to be a good show, everybody. The question was, do you feel like you appreciate the people who support you? And how do you show them? Oh, man, hold on. Howard just came with a killer thing. Howard says, that last question, how do you know who to share your vision with? It's like someone babysitting your kids and don't feed them. Like, they don't keep their dream alive. Like they don't give anything to it.
Yeah.
No encouragement.
Yeah.
No life.
Wow.
Good comment. Hey, Chan, Heard, what's up, man? Okay. You feel like you appreciate the people who support you, and how do you show them? You know what? How do you show your wife you appreciate her supporting you? I'm sorry, man. What's up, CJ?
I tell my wife, number one, I love her every single day. And I just appreciate her for being understanding. My wife always been understanding, just right there for me from day one. And even when I was going to move out of this journey, you gotta understand, I was doing pretty well in my last position to where, you know, like they say, I was eating steak and potatoes and kind of stepped out and eating some you know, bologna sandwiches type deal.
I had bologna today.
You did?
Delicious.
Yeah.
Beef bologna.
You ever did bologna, cheese, and jelly? You ever did that?
It's disgusting. What are
Hey.
you talking about?
Yeah, that was really good, actually.
No.
Yeah.
What the world?
Yeah, that's old school. Huh?
Bologna, cheese, and jelly?
You ever had that?
You know what? I take that back. I had a biscuit with bologna, cheese, and
See?
jelly.
Same
Yeah,
thing. Same thing. Yeah.
I had bologna, mustard, and mayo.
No, that's... No.
That's how you fry the bologna. You cut a slit on one side of it. You fry it up and you put it on with some. Hey, everybody on Facebook, listen up. Would you rather have bologna, cheese and jelly, or bologna, mustard, and mayo on white bread, ooey gooey, delicious?
It depends on the time of day. I've had them both.
See?
Fried bologna, cheese, and strawberry jelly
Yeah.
on toasted bread.
Now you said something.
It's tremendous before 10 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Wow.
Now we talking.
if you go to the Palace
Now I'm hungry.
Gentlemen's Club,
Okay.
they have the best fried bologna, lettuce, tomato, cheese on light bread with mustard and mayo and the 2 slits on the side. You don't have to go on the gentleman's side. Visit the cafe, Privé.
I can't go there without getting murdered by my wife.
And that's why I say you only go in the, see, the cafe has its own entrance and its own exit.
Can't go to the. Can't go. Can't go to the parking lot.
If you enjoy bologna,
We'll bring you a sandwich.
Yes.
Bring me one. Bring one
Oh,
thing.
man.
Bring one out.
Crystal, I'm not going.
I
to
say
the
I was
strip
going.
club
I
to
didn't
get.
say I was going in.
Okay.
I just
You
want
should-
to
Your
blow. I'll ask
wife
for a
says-
sandwich.
Your wife says doing great. She loves you.
You should pay attention to that face, Chris.
CJ says neither. Neither says I'm not going to strip club. Okay, Chan Her has a comment. He says expressing your gratitude is always a positive, if not for anyone but you.
Yeah.
And Napoleon Hill talks about that subject of just being grateful. He's an author. Everybody, if you haven't read his book, Think and Grow Rich was one of the books he wrote.
Yeah.
He talks about expressing gratitude, just period, for your health. He actually believes that it makes you healthier, like straight up. It's crazy. But I believe it. I'm more grateful now than I used to be. Okay. Deep question. 6:33, y'all. Show's almost over. It's going to get good, though. Chris White, tell me about a time you've had to ask for forgiveness while on this journey. You had to ask for forgiveness. Dun, 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 dun. You're going to have to ask for forgiveness after you sing your karaoke challenge. What?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Tell me about a time you had to ask for forgiveness.
I'm gonna have to ask for it while on my journey.
While on the journey, yes. While you had to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I have wronged you. I have lied, stolen, cheated, whatever it is. What was
Help
that?
me, somebody. Help me.
Brandy White, trying to defend my honor.
Thank you.
Okay?
Come on.
The restaurant Privé. Not, it just happens to be inside of a strip club. And because I'm a business owner, entrepreneur, I've sold all types of services, and I do not discriminate about where I go to sell my services. And if I go to your place of business asking you to spend money with me, I always feel it's my obligation to spend money with you. And you never know the
relevant.
jewels you'll find in the most weird
The jewels?
things. Man, that was a
Jewels you
if
find. Wasn't there a jewel in the strip
all
club?
right, this sounds funny now. If I ever brought you that bologna sandwich from Privé, you would say, wow, how did they hide this in the strip club? It's one of the few low budget things they sell on their menu because it's really kind of an upscale thing, but the way they present it to you, it looks like upscale bologna.
Well, next time, just bring me one. Next time. No, I'm not going.
I haven't had one in a couple of years, haven't been there. You hear that, Dashida? Haven't been there. But next time I go to check on their account, I'll be sure to bring everyone one. So they can know that I went just at the strip club.
CJ said he hadn't been either. All right. Chris, my wife just told me, that's right, not safe for me.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm a laugh.
Take heed.
Okay.
Take heed.
All right, you had to ask forgiveness. Go. Come on.
Man,
Hit it.
I've asked forgiveness.
Ask forgiveness. Yes.
You know, the first person to come to mind, after kids with my wife.
What did you do?
What did I do? Bring that back up.
Can you share?
Well, I'll give you one. I won't go to some others, but I give you
One
one.
out of how many?
I don't. I try not to keep count.
I got two. But go ahead.
I mean, keep count. That'll make it depressed.
It will. Leave it in the past.
Yeah,
Man.
man.
Hurt.
Well, I mean, I've asked this many times. I mean, okay. As a business owner, sometimes that I've actually call it as my networking period and piece, after hours, possibly from time to time, and I have been known sometime to get with other networkers.
Can you get closer to the mic?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Get out with other networkers and would actually stay out a little bit too late sometimes, and I felt that as networking.
Sounds low.
But that was probably my biggest period. Am I in the mic?
That will get you stuck on the couch.
Yeah.
I done did that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Stove stopped working.
Yeah.
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 And you think you paying the light bill.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling
So
you.
what were you doing again? I missed it.
So, I mean, I was out and about, with other networkers who, they could stay out a little bit longer.
Just out.
Yeah, just out. But it was, I felt it was being productive. But, you get in a little bit too late. And, the wife was like, hey, I got kids here. What you doing? What's going on? And
Girl, I did that. Was like, yeah. That's
so
stupid. Didn't
yeah.
make a dime.
Yeah.
Didn't make a dime from any nighttime sipping sale,
Yeah.
beer and business,
Yeah.
liquor and
Yeah.
libations, and
Oh, man.
lacrosse
Yeah.
and liability and insurance seminar.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't make a dime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a dime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be one.
So how'd you ask for forgiveness? What did you say to your wife?
Well,
'Cause I think people need to know this. Like, you're going through this journey. Sometimes technique is everything. How'd you ask?
the first time, because this happened more than once.
Right.
But the first time I was saying that my whole thing was, I stepped out there and I'm making, good connections. Sometimes making those after hours, whatnot. And I want you to just understand and hopefully be understandable that, I'm doing this for us. And there's
I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Doing this for us.
Yeah.
I've said that.
I
I'm
did.
doing it for us.
I did.
Baby, I'm doing this for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're like, nope,
yeah.
boo.
How you doing this for us and I'm right here?
Hey,
Right.
Hey, you
Right.
put the exclamation point on that just now. Wait.
How you doing it for us and you're not here? Where's the us at?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, and a lot of times, it was a de-stressor too for me, as well, because you got everything going on through the day, but I also felt that something may come from it, to be out there in it. But
Well, you do. I mean, I think
yeah.
you started out in business. How many years did that go on?
It went on about a year.
See, when you're new in business, everybody, and you started your business, you feel like you have to go and maximize every hour of every day doing pointless stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, you should be sitting down somewhere, cold calling till your eardrums bleed, your fingers are numb, and you're drumming up business. And then you should go spend time with your family. Now, I didn't learn that lesson completely. I'm like 85, 15. Time management. I don't know. Crystal, what's time management? What do you call it? 70-30? I don't know. I'm gonna call it 70-30. Okay. So, but you think though, if I go out and network and talk to everybody and go everywhere, that you're being productive. But in reality, here's what happens. You spend money while you're out there, you're losing money. You gotta pay for the food.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pay for the drinks. You gotta pay for the gas. You gotta pay. You lose money because they want then they want you to join their association.
Mm-hmm.
Join the chamber. Join this. Join that. Then you realize you're in stuff that it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And they have successfully done their business. You have failed at yours.
Yeah.
So take this advice, everybody. Go home at 5. Between 8 and 5, work. Take lunch, and then work some more. All right? Networking after dark should be strategic. It should be planned, and you should have a target in there, either to go and do business with, or a target to give value to. What I mean is, you're either receiving or giving. If you're not doing either one of those, then why be there? Now, Matt Hoddle, Sherry Johnson Bant. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? And now Matt Hoddle from Red Hawk Consulting. Big shout out to him. Love that guy. Him and Mickey Millsap have something cool going on. Can't talk about it. It's coming though. This scope's freaking ridiculous. Look him up. This is what I hate to do. Matt Hoddle of Red Hawk Consulting here in Birmingham. Check them out for real. Now he says, Randall, go to 2 events. Go to the same 2 events. See if it's valuable. If it is, great. Dive in. If it's not, never go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. CJ, you funny. Okay. Howard Taylor says, where you are in business now, what advice would your older self tell your younger self? And I have other questions, Howard. Thanks a lot. I invited you to be on the show. Taking over, buddy. Go ahead.
Really don't go and try to do everything. That would be, don't try to be everything and everyone. Yes, you did. You did. And you did. I have to give you that. You did. But that's my biggest thing. Have a good focus on what you really want to do. And, go for that. Don't try to be it all. And it's so easy to do that because when you're new in business, it's like, and talk to a small business man, you tell me, oh yeah, I can do it.
Everything.
Oh man.
Your janitor, yep.
Yep.
Got a broom in the back.
Let's do it. Hey, yeah.
Can you build an airplane? I surely can.
Hey, give me a minute.
Right.
I figured it out.
I'll head over to Hobby Lobby. What's that before they close down? We'll make something happen.
Don't try to be all. Do what you can and do it well.
Okay.
My dad used to say, once a task is once begun, never leave until it's done. Be great or small, do it all, do it well or not at all. So stick to that one task, and and be good at what you do.
Okay. All right. Time for a couple more serious questions. We're gonna have some random questions. And then we're gonna have some fun stuff. All right, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Tell me about bridges you burned while on this journey and how you fixed them. Yes. Or did you fix them?
Good question.
It's a great question.
I got a bridge I need to fix right now.
Dang.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, possibly. So we'll work on that one, getting that fixed. Most definitely.
You see what this show is doing?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Introspection.
Yeah.
Retrospection.
Yeah.
Hindsight, foresight, insight.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, it makes you think, man.
I'm using words that aren't fully contextual right now. But yeah, okay. It made you think.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one. You say fixing it. I mean, my thing is, I'm not a big person to really burn bridges. I have one in particular that I feel like my lack of, I think there's a lot of stuff going on, but maybe my follow-up wasn't where it needed to be.
Okay.
So you start thinking about yourself, what could I have done differently? I'm that type of guy.
Okay.
If there's something I could have done differently on my end to ensure that that would have gone off a little bit better. And look at it, could have been on both ends. But I say, really, you can't go and change someone else all the time, but you can go and look and see what things you can change for yourself. So that would be what I'd say. I don't look to burn bridges, but you never know where you might need someone.
Right.
And I don't look to do that.
All right. Here's the next question. Tell me about somebody you had to cut loose while on this journey. A relationship you had to end on this journey.
Well, let me see. On this journey, a relationship had to really end. I would say totally end, but learn your distance and know how to distance yourself to the point. Not say cut off that I just burned it completely, just end.
Right.
More of like, okay, you're not really right now in that place to where we can really have that conversation where I am mentally right now. We're on different walking paths or whatnot, but nowhere where I have to just say it's done like that.
You know why I think it's like that? Because you probably understood at this point how to not attract and deal with those people in the first place.
Yeah.
and invite them into your space.
Yeah.
So some wisdom, everybody. Chris, his answer is incredible. Chris says, you distance. It's not about cutting off, but in reality, you should not be dealing with people like that. You should discernment, prayer.
That's it.
Right? Okay. Crystal Cottrell, my lovely wife, says, how do you stay motivated? Quick answer. Let's see how fast you can answer.
Prayer first. Pray every morning. Get to
You
it.
do pray a lot.
I do. My Lord, yes. And second would be just remembering the legacy that I want to leave behind, and also remembering third, I want to be able to help others. So I didn't do what I really wanted to be when I was young, like young. I just knew I want to be in a position I can help other people. So
Right.
I can't do that if I just give up and I just stop. Well, guess what? I can't do it. I'm going to be able to bless others to do more for other people if I just stop. And there's certain things that I want to be able to do before I leave this earth. So that's my motivation. Not forgetting that. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to pivot slightly
All right.
because you said something very interesting. You said your motivation is helping people, and you can't give up. Motivation. Why are you doing what you're doing? Is major right here. So it's major. You start a business. If all you can think about is money and it does not come, you give up.
Yeah.
Because you think you went the wrong way.
Yeah.
But if you're in it to help people, to do something completely selfless,
Yeah.
hey, I see that being potentially very successful. Okay, I'm tired of just depressing questions. And I wrote.
He wrote all the questions. The author.
Yeah, man. Yes,
author.
I'm the author and finisher. Yeah.
Alpha.
Nope.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Heathen.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Random questions with Randall. Woo!
Scary question.
Are you an Alabama fan?
Roll Tide.
Why?
Roll.
What is wrong with you, man?
Tide.
Why do people? You don't even know why. Did you go to Alabama?
I didn't go there.
Then why are you a fan?
I'm from Alabama.
What? You from where?
Mobile.
You're the farthest away.
That's true.
You can be from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Like legit.
It's kind of like one of those things when you have an uncle who basically, as a child, throws you up in the air and said, hey, we roll Tide all day, and he's ingrained.
So he
in life.
brainwashed. He did some what's it? Get Out.
Yeah.
He tossed him up in the air
Yeah.
and would catch him and say, "Roll Tide."
Yeah.
Toss him up, roll Tide.
Yeah.
So he did it 700 times.
Oh man, it was great. Every time he scored.
Okay, so if he came here now, it was like tossed you up in the air, would you yell "Roll Tide"?
No, it'd be a problem. Because first off, I'm bigger than him now, so
Okay.
I love to see it.
It goes to show Alabama fans have been brainwashed
Yeah.
completely. They toss the babies up in the air and yell "Roll Tide,"
Yeah.
"Roll Tide," "Roll Tide." Yeah,
That's bad.
that's some twisted stuff,
It
man.
is. It is.
Okay, all right. Next question that I just want to answer: if you had to get punched by Muhammad Ali or Floyd Mayweather, who would you choose?
Whew, that's a tough question, man. Let me just go with Floyd Mayweather.
Why?
I just feel like Muhammad Ali probably pack a bigger punch than Floyd.
I would just say neither and walk away.
Nah, I mean,
Just wouldn't answer the question.
yeah, I mean, if I had to.
Yeah, they were like, "This is pretty much your life stops here."
Yeah, like, like if it was one of those, like, hey, I got a gun to your head, like,
Stomach or face?
stomach.
Yeah, I could do face.
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah, I might not wake up.
Yeah, I'm dead. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Lord, I'm see you in a sec.
Yeah, yeah.
As I fade into darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's the question that is near and dear to my heart. Why does sleep at church feel so good? When you fall asleep in the pew, it feels amazing.
Well, you agree to everything the pastor said?
Yeah. I mean, it feels so good.
Man.
Like I mean,
Well, it feels like you've been asleep for quite some time, but you probably
It
only
does.
nodded off just for a few seconds there and just kind
Right.
of hit you. But I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's just that power nap you just need it, I'm trying to do that at all, man. I'm trying to do that.
try not. What you do is done. Okay, Tony Brown. We're going back to the networking thing, strategic networking. Great comment, Tony. I appreciate that.
That's my buddy.
Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So many people you know. I don't know. Okay.
You know, I sent it out to
Brittany Thompson. Hello. Okay, Chris. Next question. I like the way this is going. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Man, I'm loving it.
Really?
Loving it.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Great. Okay.
I want to keep loving it.
Let's keep going. That's a weird comment. All right. Do you think? No. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Another deep question?
No.
Okay.
But I gotta ask it. Two questions. If you had to fight somebody in the studio, who would you pick and why?
In the studio? I know.
Right now. If you had to fight somebody in here right now.
See,
The next question is going to be something else.
you know, I just met Victor today, so I guess I have to take you on, man. I don't know. And
Okay.
the reason, I mean, first time meeting, so, you know, that'd be the only
We
reason
might
I
take,
have.
I don't know. Small people hit fast.
I mean, hey.
And hard hands.
I just fight on.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
like,
so.
yeah, I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna bite you. I know
Right.
I don't stand much of a chance.
Okay.
I say, what happened to your face? You just bit me. I don't know what the hell it is.
Shake you off. Shake off.
I feel like smaller people, it's like rubber band popping, like they'll do, it's like elastic, they'll pop you, pop, 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 pop.
Well, you know, they a lot of times they're quicker, you know,
Right.
like on the court, you never want to stick the
Right.
short, you know, the smaller guy that's just quick and everything, got the hands, and like, you got to rep real fast.
True.
So I feel like, you know, you might hit me pretty fast. I don't want to fight you, Victor, I really don't, because I don't know what you got.
All right. Next
At-
question.
At the age of 40, I don't heal up the way I used to. So I don't want to fight you either.
No, not at all.
Think we all just get along.
Okay. 652. This is going great. Chris White. You're going to put it all in line right here. Do you think Mayor Woodfin is too skinny to be the mayor?
Oh, nothing wrong with being skinny. Be the mayor. No, that's fine.
You say that, but your face said something else.
No, I mean, hey, no, I have nothing, you know.
What if he had to go out in a tornado and like speak to people about disaster?
Hey, he better hold on to something tight and hang in there. You know?
Okay.
I hold him up. I hold him up.
Do you think he'll gain weight or lose weight?
He might lose.
Obama lost weight.
Yeah, he was great too as well. But it worked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked out well for him though. Yeah.
Michelle seemed to get taller.
Yeah.
Arms. Michelle took steroids. Just keep it going.
Yeah.
Vic, what are you about to say?
Be careful talking about Obamas.
Okay. Because you know Michelle looked better after the election. Obama looked worse. You know.
Well, you know, he had a tougher job, I believe, as in a lot of weight bearing on him.
Okay. True.
Mhm.
All right. Question.
That was kind of my comment. I think Rondo may gain weight.
Think so?
Because I don't think he has the amount of. I don't think he has as many people working against him as Obama did.
Oh.
And I know we're in the South, and I know Alabama and Birmingham is a twisted place to be. But I truly feel like he got more help, more people around him, more lifetime than Obama ever did. Obama lost weight the second day.
Mm-hmm.
Like after he talked to me, what the?
Or
Hold on,
shrinking.
can we have a recount? I don't think I won.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Chris White.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's odd that we have the best football teams in Alabama and Mississippi, but we're behind in every other possible way?
No, it's not odd. It's not odd because that's what we talk about more. We talk about sports.
Okay.
So it's not to the point it's odd to me. Maybe odd to others in other states because they're like, okay, that's all they. You know, I went to Texas for a while. It was all about on football. So
Right. It's true.
you know,
Okay. Let's skip that. Let's go to another question. I got some other ones because I have time for my things. Okay. Have you ever listened to the pastor preach and realized they don't know what they're talking about? Does that ever happen?
not to my pastor.
You wouldn't admit it, would you?
Not to my pastor.
I have.
Not to mine.
I have. I've been to some churches like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. My wife was there. Crystal, you watching this? You were there at that weird church.
Oh, you said other churches.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my current pastor, but maybe.
Are you
we've
sure
been
you
there.
weren't asleep around it and you woke up and it did? You had one
That's
of
true.
the great naps in
That's
church,
true.
and when you woke up, whatever you were dreaming about just didn't murder you right away.
It could be. Hey, my wife will tell you, there was a church, that church we went to was incredible. This is so confusing. Okay, what valuable lessons have you learned from Donald Trump? you ready for that?
No, they threw me off. It
What
just
valuable lessons have you learned as a businessman?
as a businessman.
Capitalist. You're a capitalist.
Yeah.
What?
Come on, help me out.
Put everything in trust.
I see. There are good things that come out of this. Yes.
Everything in the trust.
Everything.
You'll never know how much you own. They'll never know how much you work. You'll never pay taxes.
There you go.
I'm a businessman,
That's
man.
good.
That was.
That's good.
I was like,
Have you
put it
good
all
tax
in the
accountant,
trust.
tax attorney? That's awesome. Yeah.
See.
Put it all in the trust.
Put it all in the trust.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate I couldn't get more of that one. I don't know.
Hey man, put it all in the trust.
That's enough.
You know.
And then you remember the seatbelt commercial. You can learn a lot from that. You know, just do the opposite.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man.
We're here to lift up our president now. I don't mind going to the White House. Crystal says, leave Alabama alone before you lose followers. I don't know about y'all can kick rocks, man. I like Auburn.
Oh.
I like Sanford.
Wait a minute.
Okay, all right. So I got a couple more questions. We're gonna be able to. Let me see. These are good ones. I had to ask you these. And y'all, I'm asking these questions just so you get to know our guest.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he tells you what he does, you'll call him. All right? Call me. Either one of us. Have you ever passed gas in a business meeting? No, okay, wait. Have you ever passed gas in a business meeting and lied about it?
No.
Have you cut one? Have you lifted your right leg a tiny bit, shifted over to lean in the chair and let it out, and then made sure that it was quiet? You know, you have to hold it.
Yeah.
And then it comes out.
It's not owning it, lying about it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
lying.
say.
That's lying.
But no
That's
one.
lying.
If no one said anything, you know.
That is lying, though. Like, if you don't own it.
You supposed to go and say, "Hey, I just cut one."
Yes.
Just
Well,
because Tanisha eyes are starting to water. Becky's looking a little uncomfortable. No one asked what happened, so I started looking uncomfortable too.
that's because you were right. That's because you were Putin at the same time. That's because you were sitting
They
with
smelt it, don't
Your face is uncomfortable because you're trying to hold it in. A slow release. Okay.
Man.
All right, Chris. We I think it's time for the fun stuff. People watching the show was rewritten, and we're going to include some very fun challenges.
Oh boy.
And the first challenge,
I'll sit up for this one.
first challenge is the condiment challenge.
Oh, condiments.
Chris, you will put this bag on your head,
Okay.
and you will pick from this plate one condiment. You know what? No. Let's let you face this one head up. You gonna eat a spoon of jelly? Can y'all see this?
Oh yeah.
A spoon of jelly or a spoon of hot sauce? Chris, which one would you take?
Which one I'll take?
This is called the condiment challenge. I made it up. It's not deadly. There's no cinnamon and all that kind of stuff, cyanide. You got to pick a spoon of one or the other and consume it. And that will tell us what your favorite condiment is. That's all that we get from this.
I feel like it's gonna be a little bit deeper than this.
Not
I
really.
don't
No,
know.
there's nothing else to it. It's shallow.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, okay, he's picking a jelly.
give me some jelly.
He's picking the jelly. And you're taking the hot sauce? You're taking both?
Why not?
Oh, my God. You know how old that stuff is? That was in a drawer for like 3 years, man. God almighty. Hey, y'all, he just did that. That's incredible. Let's
If you would like to see more of these condiment challenges, send your donations in. And
Exactly.
the next guest will not survive. We guarantee.
okay. All right. Next challenge. Here we go. So when I book people for the show, I tell them that the rule is you got to do everything I tell you to do. Everything. All challenges. All right. So here we go. This next challenge. Oh, the air's on. Here we go. All right. We need this because it's karaoke challenge. This is a challenge where you have to sing a song. I had Chris send me a song that he knew the words to, and he sent me
Are the words gonna play too?
a song. You said you know the words.
Yeah, are the words gonna play?
I can make sure they do.
Yeah, make sure the words. I felt
So-
it was a good song, but I didn't know I was gonna be singing the song.
It's karaoke challenge.
I just found out a second ago. Okay.
So we're singing a song today. Greens. Does it have a name? Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Hey,
Chris
why don't you get your...
White is gonna sing the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes song. But I gotta really make sure. Shirley, okay, here we go. Let's see if this works here. All right, Chris, let's go back. Are you ready for this?
Hey, man.
You gotta sing with soul.
I don't.
All right.
I don't know if I can.
Everybody share this. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds. Share it. So y'all can see Chris White
Sing
sing
with me.
greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Chris,
You ever heard this? Have you heard
Yeah.
this song? You like this song?
Sing your heart
is
out.
Is that the I think it's a different version.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just playing it.
All right, we'll see.
All right. Chris, what's your wife's name? Brandy, right?
Brandy.
Brandy,
Mm-hmm.
I hope you
I don't
feel okay about your husband after this. If he told you he knew how to sing, he was lying.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Everybody sing with me?
Karaoke? No, we're not.
Yeah.
Karaoke with Chris. What's happening, Chris? You want to see the words?
Yeah,
Let's get over.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, get over here.
Hey, lamb, chicken, turkey. What? Hey.
You're not singing.
You're supposed to dance to this thing. You don't really sing.
What? No,
Just
you
dance
gotta
to
sing
it.
the song.
Just dance to it, man.
No.
That's not the version. I wanted to.
Oh, I have the other version.
Oh, Brandy White says, "Come on, Chris."
You mean the one you sent me? You talking about the one you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Here we go. Sing it, Chris. Whenever it comes up.
Right,
That's the one you sent me now.
is it 150?
Yeah. You're not singing. Sing the song. Sing the
You're
song.
supposed to move with it.
Sing the song, Chris. What the heck?
Let me see it. That's the part I'm looking for. Go back.
Okay,
Go back.
okay. You're
I
gonna
just want
sing
the you
it.
made it part. That's all I want to do. That's all. That's all I was listening for. That's my favorite part. I mean, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. That was so far he's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I was not gonna let him win, except for he did that weird high pitched thing. You made it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Last challenge, and we're gonna end the
All right.
show, Chris.
All right.
And you're gonna tell us something about your business and some other stuff. We'll make it up. Okay, Chris, if you will, don the blue hood. The Cottrell Brotherhood has donated to us. The Knights of the Cottrell Brotherhood gave it to us.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man. This
Yeah,
is nice.
not really.
Oh.
Just put it on.
Okay. All right. It's nice.
You cannot see what I'm about to bring out.
Oh boy.
But
Hey.
you're gonna have to pick
But everybody
either
on.
left.
Everybody can see this now. Don't let me do anything. Man, you know
You
it's
can
kinda
take your
big,
headphones
man.
off.
Take the headphones
It's
off.
kind of big.
You ain't got no insurance.
Oh Lord.
Now listen,
All right. Huh?
Chris, you wearing a hood.
I am wearing a
You
hood.
wearing a hood. Hold on a second.
At least it's not a white hood.
You know what? I have a white one
I don't know.
with like a teepee looking thing on top. I'm gonna bring it over.
All right.
All right, hold on, y'all.
Make sure I don't
I'm
do
getting the
anything
stuff.
too crazy now.
Don't look. And you're gonna pick one of these 2 items, left or right.
Did I sign a waiver?
Nope. Won't have waivers. You joined the show. You waived your rights. That's the only waiver you did. You waived your rights.
All right.
Okay. Chris White. Let's see here. Chris.
Yeah.
I have 2 items and 2 cups. They are liquids.
Okay.
They're not solids.
Okay.
I want you to bring both your hands next to each other, both hands, and hold them. Do you feel them, Chris?
Yes.
Which one feels better to you? Don't break it. Don't do
Okay,
some
all
He-Man
right.
stuff.
Ah, feels better.
It's liquid.
Yeah, but it's a
The
little
word.
bit
Okay,
thicker. This one right here.
that's the one. Okay,
Yeah.
Chris, you have chosen that cup.
Okay.
You will now lift your hood slightly and not be able to see what's in the cup.
Okay.
You must consume the cup.
What's in the cup?
It doesn't matter. You chose it. It's you chose it. I didn't choose it for you.
You will not die.
Does
You will not die.
I will not die.
No, no,
Does
no.
everyone else know what's in the cup
Nope.
already?
They have no idea. Like if they knew, I forgot what was in the cup. No, I remember now.
It's okay.
Just drink it.
All right. Here we go.
Don't spit it out.
All right.
How was it, Chris?
Mmm.
Oh, how'd it taste?
Ah, not good. What is that?
That's some like 2-year-old green matcha tea powder form.
That's just terrible, man.
Oh man.
This is terrible. It's terrible.
Okay. You want to try the other cup?
No. I finished the challenge. Give me
You
that.
made a challenge. Chris has completed the challenge, everybody. I'm so proud of him. Now, this episode is made to be super light. We're not going to kill everybody now. But, oh, yeah. The next episode, oh, yeah. We're going crazy. I'm going to have some hot food on.
Get your palate.
Okay. Yeah, that's nasty. Okay. Chris, we got to finish the show. Tony Brown says, Clayton Bigsby, show us your face. Clayton Bigsby. Okay. All right, so here we go. Here's the end of it. Right?
Okay. All right.
Chris, take some time and
Go for small to medium business, mainly in that sector. We'll provide technology solutions for them. Our biggest solution, we're in the virtualization arena, and that pretty much what we're doing is being to provide a solution for you that allows you to, number one, work, but work and get to your any application you may have, any files you may have, on any device, anywhere, anytime, and all securely. So that is just what we trying to stay in that space really to help your business grow,
Right.
and find that solution for you. So that's what we are.
So how do people find you, Chris?
They can find me on www.complete3tech.com. Please feel
How do
free.
you spell complete tech?
Complete, and then the number 3.
Can you spell complete?
Complete.
Can you spell it?
COMPLETE 3 Tech TECH.
Okay.
.com.
All right. So he spelled it out. Don't mess it up.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram?
yeah, not Instagram. No, I'm not. I'm on LinkedIn.
Okay.
You can find me on there, Chris White. Also, you can email me. CWhite at complete3tech.com.
Complete number 3 TECH.com.
That's
okay.
it. That's it.
Okay.
And give us a call, at 205-258-0489. Love to speak with you about any solutions you may need for your business. I believe in basically finding ways to help your business grow and do it effectively, do it, where you can see your business expand and do it the right way.
Okay, my turn. Shameless plug for myself. We're IT advisors. We actually recommend Chris. We help people figure out what's the roadmap going to be, what actions to take, and how to put data behind it. And there are situations where we definitely recommend Chris to come in and solve those problems. So reputable company, good guy, good team, stands behind his word. When I say he stands behind his word, I mean the dude does what he says he's going to do. All right. So look him up, complete3tech.com. Chris, as we close, this is it. Last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What's on your heart to share with people? You're on this journey. You're living this life. What's on your heart right now?
I'm gonna tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. When things get tough, just push through it. Like I said, do not give up. Because you know what? There's something waiting for you on the other side.
Okay.
But you never get to see it if you don't push through.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you a question as we close. Do you think this is for everybody?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
No. It's
All right.
not. It's not for everyone. And it's hard to see that until you get in that seat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When you get in that seat yourself and realize, you know what? Everyone wouldn't be to take this on. It would take them over the edge, some people.
Yes.
And so that's when you know.
All right, y'all. This is the show. This is it. We have Chris right here. We talked about his moment, his journey, answered a lot of questions. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for being a guest on Facebook. We cut the show down to 1 hour and 9 minutes. Tony Brown said, "Hold my mute." Crystal said, "Facts." So shout out. You got some good wisdom, Chris.
Appreciate it.
I enjoyed the show. Thank you, Victor Brown.
Thank you,
for,
Victor.
For producing.
Yeah.
And thank you, the Plug Digital Network, for hosting us. Thank you, Birmingham, for accepting this awesome type of entertainment to the space. Hope to see you. It won't be next week. I gotta go out of town. I gotta go to San Antonio.
Well, thanks for having me around on the show, man. I want to say
Yes.
that. Yeah, I appreciate
Well,
it. Not killing me.
you
either.
saved my butt because my first guest, you were supposed to come at the end of the month. My
Yeah.
first guest, I had to cancel on him.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
For real?
I'm just kidding. You know, I got
Okay.
you anytime, man. Come
Yeah,
on. Come
right.
on. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna start taking back all my praise with Chris White. But anyhow,
It's my brother.
Hey,
man, my brother.
hey, y'all. Have a great. It's Monday, so have a great rest of the week.
Man, it
make
feels like
some
a long
deals. Yeah, I know. Make some deals. Make some friends. Do something positive. Take some of this wonderful wisdom Chris had, and my wisdom's always wonderful.
Shameless plug.
Oh yes, and there's an app. Y'all can actually listen to this while you're driving,
Yeah.
walking, and moving around. The plugdigitalnetwork.com. Go to the App Store and type in the Plug Digital Network, and you can download the app. You can see our show. Is our show on there?
Mm-hmm.
Our show is on there.
Cool.
You can see our show on the app, and you can tap it and listen to it. Without
Check
having
the R&B station. You'll be in the on-demand network for the TV and the Facebook live feed.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Absolutely. So download the app and go to the website, and that's the best way to catch us every week. Without further ado,
Right below the TV.
right below TV. Yes. Oh, what's coming up next? Actually, big shout out to Courtney Woods. She is major in helping my show get up. Her show is coming up at 9:30, and she always has great content. Always has great content. Last week she was actually talking about social media with Jay from College Prep U. Actually, I watched it, Courtney. I hope you're seeing this now. And yes, Crystal, the shows are archived. I save all the shows, and we'll start putting them up on different pages for people to watch.
And one more shameless plug, Jay Johnson is launching his own college advisory show.
Awesome.
Plug Digital Network starting next month.
Wow.
Awesome.
Good guy there.
So, is that it? Are we good?
If you are,
Everybody, I'm fantastic. I just watched Chris White drink some stuff in a cup and eat hot sauce and jelly.
Go out
And
you
not
name it.
sing, right. So Chris is going to buy me dinner now because I brought him on the show and got him free advertising.
I think dinner's on you, buddy.
God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. Have a great week.